Hello, your Tricks with Host Reese here, and we're here to proudly present to you our last Tricks video, our 5th installment. So here it goes into the harvest of things. Without any further ado, let's harvest our way into our 16 tricks. So what is on our harvest list for this evening? As it is, here comes in our first trick. And that is the Autumn Flower to Diner Light magic trick. Is what this will diner like. Okay, you can see here. You can just go like this and actually watch. And this snap, it actually turns into a candle. So how did I get the autumn flower to turn into this? As it is, I'm about to reveal the diner secret to you right now. Here's what you need to make diner magic. First one you'll need is one of your autumn flowers. A fall leaf from outside or a craft one. And then you need is this rustic red looking candle. So that's all what you'll need. The works are in your hands in this one. What you want to do is going to hide the candle like this in the back of the leaf. Use it as a covering like this. Flower is into your hand. Going to drop this in, and the flower is going to stay into your palm at all times. But be very quick. Like this. That was a little bit slow there, so you guys can get to see. Button fast, it does that. This is already palmed, and now the change has been made into a candle. What you want to do is pass the leaf around, take your candle and dish this into your lap or right into your pocket, and show and present the change made. And that right there is how you do the autumn flower to diner light magic trick. And here we're going to harvest our way into our second trick here in our 5th installment. And that is the dinner table magic salt shaker magic trick. Here's what this salt shaker will shake like. As you can see here, I'm going to show you that I got no salt in my hands. I'm going to go like this. We're going to take this shaker. You can see that there's like invisible salt. Watch. I'm just going to shake like this. Watch. And by magic, invisible salt becomes visible in the palm of my hand. So how is this one done? I'm about to reveal the secret. Here's what you're going to need to make salt shaker magic. All you need is a rustic salt shaker that looks just like this. Diner set. And what you'll need for this is your coarse salt. You don't want to use fine or it'll come through your fingers. So get yourself this and you're good to go. Get that into a cup. Like that. What you want to do first is you want to place the salt into your palm like this. Just a little bit. What you want to do is you're going to move this upward a little bit like this and use your thumb as a covering to show that there's nothing in there. Like this. Okay. Put this into your palm, now into fist mode. Take your salt shaker and show that there is invisible salt. You're going to shake it into your hand, go in and be very slowly to open your fist as you give it a shake. Very vigorously. And by magic, the invisible salt becomes visible in the palm of your hand that you see just right here. After your trick is done, sprinkle on your setup, giving it a nice look to your tablecloth. And that right there is how you do the dinner table magic salt shaker magic trick. Now here we're going to fall all the way down to our third trick. And that is the Rustic Harvest Ball and Wooden Egg magic trick. Is that this harvest ball will harvest like. So you can see I got my harvest ball here and I got my wooden egg. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ball and this egg here. Like this. Watch. Like that. And by magic, it completely disappears. But wait, if we can get a little shake. Watch this. It reappears. Falling out of the ball. So how do I get this done? As it is, I'm about to reveal the false secret to you right now. All you need is a rustic wooden egg that you'll see just here. And you'll need is this rustic ball. It has a hollow. The egg will fit in the inside and it'll lock in just like this. As it was, we had a great egg escape. Luckily, there was no yolk or there have been yolk everywhere. Okay, so what you want to do here is, knowing that this now will get trapped into here, easy to shake out. What you want to do is we're going to place this, have this facing you. This now will drop over the egg very quickly. And then you just easily pick it up. Egg is not there, but it's inside here. Give it a shake, like this, and by magic make it reappear, and have it like falling out of the egg that you'll, or out of the ball that you'll see just right here. It is a really good magic trick you could do right at the dinner table, and it also jumpstarts the harvest with this one. So all together now, fall ball. A little bit of autumn ramery in this one. But there is how you do the Rustic Harvest Ball and Wooden Egg magic trick. Speaking of eggs, here's another egg one just for you. Coming into our autumn and fall number 4. And that is the Great Chicken Egg Surprise Prank Egg. Here's what this one will look like. So you see I got my egg here. Watch. I'm going to toss this egg down very quickly with my hand here. Watch. Whoa! Instead of yolk, we got little baby pumpkins. So how to get this egg to do that? With one pumpkin up here and 2 down here. Well, as it was, it definitely exploded. Definitely. Here is how to make this egg explode. Pumpkins. All you need is these pumpkins, 3, and not a real egg. This is a fake egg. Why? Because if you're going to do a real egg with this, you'll probably end up cracking the egg by mistake by doing this. What you want to do is you're going to put your little pumpkins into your hand like this, and you hold the egg like this. What you want to do is you're going to actually put the 2 here, that way you get as nice good spread. You're going to do this very quickly. Go from here, like this. These are down here already, and then all you got to do is whack this down, and it will explode. Make sure that you have it a bit ways away, like this. Like that. If one rolls, that's okay too. It's wherever the egg drops. That's all that matters. What matters is the production of the 3 little pumpkins that you'll see just right here. If they end up in a cluster, that's okay too. Or whatever, as long as they come right out of the egg. Perfect one you could do at the dinner table. So any form of egg explosion will do. could be a variety, but it still is an incredible egg that you could do to celebrate the harvest and giving thanks for Thanksgiving. Yeah, and that right there is how you do the great chicken egg surprise prank egg. Because they're involved, the well-known pumpkins. Coming into our next one goes into a game. Not any game, a backgammon game. Only the components of it though. Coming into our fifth one, that is the backgammon dice chop magic trick. Here's like this dice chop will chop like. Okay, so here I got my little backgammon thing here. You can see I'm gonna take this one aside for now. I'm gonna place this dice in the inside just like that. And this, give it a little chop. And it gives me that. What I'm gonna do is you can see there's nothing inside here. I'm gonna actually do something pretty amazing with that and just take this right here, as now you can see that it has it completely empty. I'm gonna place this dice in here just like this and chop that one again. And it gives me that. So how did I chop that one? By using fall magic. As it is, I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is what you're gonna see here. That is the backgammon game. Now in here it's made out of wood. I'll show you. You gotta take this out of the box so you can get just take a look at it. It looks like this. It's a very rustic game. What you could do at the dinner table, like this. That's what it looks like. But here, you're gonna take those components out of it and make yourself a magic trick. So you get the two dice and your chips. Put your first colored chips in to the cup, like this. Place these into your palm, the other colored chips. Palm and hold, and only show this. You're gonna place the corresponding dice in with the other colors first. And just give it a little chop with your hand like this. And then dump out like this. By magic, you'll end up with those dice. With that, place these in, coil in, and you're going to drop them in and very quickly as you say, start talking, and then be very quick and show your hands completely empty. Place the other colored dice into the inside and give it a chop. Like that. And then, you end up doing that. And by magic, the other colored dice gives you the other colored chips that you'll see just right here. Cool magic trick you could do at the dinner table. Because it involves the backgammon stuff that you'll see just right here. Makes a great magic trick with the world's most common backgammon, very rustic. And makes great for magic trick just right at the dinner table. And that right there is how you do the backgammon dice chop magic trick. Then here we're gonna put ourselves to our golden number 6. And coming in to that, which is a trick I like to call the appearing fine top gold apple magic trick. This is what this golden apple will appear like. See? And by magic, I make a gold apple appear while holding on to it. So how did I get this with the whole form? As is, I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is this rustic gold apple, and it has some nice stuff in the inside. Nice and rustic-like. What you want to do is, going to see these little things here can fit into your fingers like this. just like that. Hold, wide spread. Make sure this is tucked closest into your palm like this. So it looks like that. Have your hands ready. Cast this out very quickly to over here, and end up moving away like that. Gonna do this in a hold form. So you're gonna go like this and go like that. Clean sweep, and by magic, make it appear in hold form. The golden apple, like you'll see just right here. A very golden magic trick. I would definitely put the thanks in the giving with this one. Because there was always an apple in the eye. Apple pie. And that right there is how you do the appearing fine top gold apple magic trick. Then now goldenly we fall away to our 7th trick here in our 5th installment, and that is the magic fine top harvest gnome magic trick. Is that this gnome will gnome like. So I take my nice gold dollar here, and just to actually just take this dollar here and have this right here. I'm gonna actually I get my gnome. Watch. And by magic, my dollar comes right back. So how I do this? As it is, I'm about to reveal the what? You got it, this secret. All you'll need for this is a rustic garden gnome that looks just like this. It has a hollow inside here. For this, you'll need is 2 gold dollars in local white currency. Dollars from thin air, right towards you. So here's your 2 Canadian or whatever dollars you have out in your area. What I just want to do is going to start off with 1 inside the gnome. Like this. Make sure it does not fall out. It will lock in there because it has a big hollow in the inside. Make sure it's locked well, that way it does not accidentally get dumped out. Okay, what I want to do here is going to put that aside after showing it, and take that one and do the classic French drop. That. Ditch this into your pocket. Here, I'll ditch it into here for now. You can ditch it into your pants. I'll put it in here for now. Here, so you don't even open your fist. Why? Because you're going to go and collect your gnome. Place into your hand. Go to the basket and go like that, which will expel the coin from inside. And by magic, passing the coin right through the harvest barrel that the gnome was holding. A cool one you could do for Thanksgiving is it involves one of your garden gnomes of the harvest. Gnome means gnome. I just had to. And that right there is how you do the magic fine top harvest gnome magic trick. Then we're going to go right to our harvest number 8. And that is the spoon to fork in the napkin magic trick. Here's what this one will. Napkin. Like. So you can see my spoon here. I'm going to hold this spoon over here. Watch this. I'm going to actually hold this here. Watch. And by magic, it turns into a fork. So how I do this? I'll show you right now. All you need is a napkin, a spoon, and a fork. What you want to do is you're going to place the fork into a napkin like this. Make sure your napkin is just like this. That way you can get the change. Fork goes in. Spoon is on top. Make sure it's actually in where the fork is. That way you can see it. You're going to take this. This will go falling. You're going to do this very quickly though, like this. And by magic, changing the spoon into a fork. Cool, what you could do right at the dinner table. Because it involves your silverware, your spoon, and your fork, and a napkin. And you got yourself really cool dinner table magic trick. Perfect what you could do for Thanksgiving. And that right there is how you do the spoon to fork in a napkin magic trick. Then here we're going to get to our 9th trick, and that is the autumn book and fall leaves magic trick. Here's what this will look like. So you see I got my little fall book here, and I got these fall leaves. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just take this. I'm going to actually just place these right into the book, just like this. I'm going to just place them into the book here. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to actually strap them inside there with this strap. Watch. Okay. So I can just go into here. Watch. To magically change its color. So how I do this one is I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is a nice autumn colored book, that'll stand in Rustic and Harvest-like, and you'll need our different color leaves for this one, big size ones. Here's the first color. They're gonna already place into your book, just like this. Make sure that the leaf parts here don't accidentally come out. Okay, next you'll need are these leaves right here. What I do is you're going to close the book like this. You're going to actually be sitting down at the dinner table for this one. What you're going to do is you're going to actually pretend that you're putting it in by the covering of the book, like this. So you're going to actually put them down into your lap. But the only thing that you're putting into a book is you're going to actually put it into a slant going inward, like this. So in, close, strap, with the strap, wave your hand. And what I'm going to do is take the strap off, and then just open the book, and by magic, changing the color of the fall leaves by using the fall book that you'll see just right here. A cool magic trick involves the fall and autumn leaves and the autumn fall book that you'll see just right here. And that right there is how you do the autumn book and fall leaves magic trick. Then there, that puts us to our thank number 10, and that is the harvest fruit chop home cup magic trick. Here's what this one will look like. Okay, so here I got my little fruit here, and I got this nice little napkin here. Okay, so I'm gonna place this up for now. While I get my cup here, I'm gonna place this just right here. On here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put the other one on top here. Just like this. Okay. So from here, and right now I'm going to actually just place this over here. Just like this. So you're going to see this. Going to actually take this and watch. That one came right out. So how I do this, I'll show you right now. All you need is 2 of these rustic fruits that you'll see here. A long cut. Place one in the inside, it'll lock in. Very easy and easy to actually fall out. Hold like this and place up front like that. What I'm gonna do is gonna actually do this under covering. Place this on top, like this. Coming goes over here. Knock this off. But this thing is on here. Go down and be very forceful. And it will actually, make sure it's on here as you do this. And it'll go out. It takes up like this. And pull, and you get this. Right out after being pushed right through the big tall cup that you'll see just right here. Cook what you could do right at the dinner table. Because it involves the rustic fruit and one of those big rustic tall cups that you'll see just right here. And right there is how you do the harvest fruit chop home cup magic trick. Here we're going to get to our home style number 11. And that is the home style magic wood set sleeve magic trick. Here's what this will sleeve like. So I got my sleeve here, you can see. I'm going to actually take these out. You can see here, I'm just going to push it up like this. Okay, you can see that there's nothing in the inside. It's going to just put these like this, and just put them into here. I'm going to actually just place this in the inside of the sleeve, just like this. I'm going to make sure I push this in all the way inside. And to top it off, I'm going to actually place these back in the inside. I'm going to pull it out from over here. Place it back in the inside, just like this. That. Watch, I'm going to actually pull it out. And by magic, it changes its color and style. So how I do this, I'm about to reveal the secret. Here's what you're going to need to make this happen. All you need is what you're going to see here. It is a covering for serve spoon and a serve fork. And all you need is different silk sashes for change. Make sure to get a different style. What I wanted to do for starting off is you're going to open this up like this. These have Velcro, and you're going to bunch this one up just like this. You're going to place your wooden set in there as well too. Make sure this is kind of closest to the bottom. And then Velcro set it in. Just like this. That's all that it is. Make sure you push this in, that way they don't get to see it's inside there. You're going to start off with this first. Take your silk, your other one, pull these out, show that there's nothing inside still, by going like this. Place the silk into the sleeve, like you see me doing here. This will create a silk change. Place it in, and then place your wooden set in as well too. That way it stays nice and complete. Like that. Once that's done, you're good to go. Pluck this out with your fingers, and by magic, changing the style and the color from the silk. Once it's done, dress it over the sleeve and show the change made. Very fine top, and makes an incredible one you could do at what? The dinner table. And ready for serving. And that right there is how you do the home style magic wood set sleeve magic trick. Then that puts us directly down to our 12th one, and that is the magic harvest boat basket and harvest fruit magic trick. Is what this one will harvest like. So you can see here, I got this nice silk, and you just place this just right here on here. Watch this. and by magic, it multiplies. So how to do this, I'll show you right now. All you need is a wooden basket boat that looks like this, nice and rustic, and full of the harvest. Then you need is any fruit will do, or the rustic fruit. And then you'll need is a big covering for this one. Here is how this one was done. All you need is to take 2 out, and only 1 in the boat. That stays in the boat. Okay, what you want to do is just going to place that aside for now. And I'll make some room here. I'll just easily so you guys can see exactly how to preload this. Nice decorations. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to actually take your nice cloth, and you're going to is take the 2 fruits and put them up here. Make sure you have them down. That way, these will hide like this. I'll show you. Like that. You're going to place these in and just go like this. You're going to be doing that in the basket. I'll preset that. I'll bring that boat back now. I'm going to have it to set sail and land just right here. Okay, so here, like that. Cloth, pick up, go into the basket, place in very quickly, hold, napkin, and by magic, make it multiply in the harvest boat that you'll see just right here. Full of the harvest and full of Thanksgiving, all in this one. This involves the basket and harvest fruit. And that right there is how you do the magic harvest boat, basket, and harvest fruit magic trick. Then here, on our 5th installment, our last installment, because coming up we got our Halloween tricks videos. Can't wait. And that one, the trick here, which I like to call the Thanksgiving harvest bouquet magic trick. Here's what this harvest bouquet will bouquet like. So as you can see my bouquet here. Watch. I go in like this, and it magically changes its color. So how did I get this to change its color? As is, I'm about to reveal the secret. But first, let's get back to change again. Okay, so here is what you'll need. You'll need is 2 different bouquets tied together. Twine, or whatever you have. Here will allow us to change by the flip. I'm going to do this under a cover. Here, I got this one. What I just want to do is, since I did this, let's do this. I'm going to hold it like this. Hold, ready for the flip. Because as you move down, again, actually in a cover, flip, this goes up and gets placed into your hand like that. Get the change in there. So again, I'll show you again fast. Here, make sure you can get spread out like that. Here, like that. So from here, it looks a little something like this. Go in, down, and end up doing that. You can repeat that again too. Just like that. That's all that is. It makes a really perfect magic trick you could do for Thanksgiving, because it involves the bouquet and a nice fall and automatic covering. And now, let's make bouquet vanish. Again, gives a hole like this, and make it disappear. And have that to fall down onto my arm in autumn fall mode. And that right there is how you do the Thanksgiving harvest bouquet magic trick. Here we're going to get down to our 14th trick. And that is the Thanksgiving magic straw hat magic trick. This is what this straw hat will look like. This is the last straw. I just had to. Here it is. So you can see I got my straw hat. You can see there's nothing inside there. So we're going to actually just take this and actually take my straw hat here and look, it gives me a pumpkin from the harvest. So how do I do this? As is, I'm about to reveal the secret. All you need is a pumpkin, a fake or real pumpkin. So I'm telling you up to you what to use for a pumpkin. Okay, first what to use is a straw hat. Okay, what you want to do is make sure you have your jacket on for this one. Why? You're going to hide that pumpkin inside of it. Okay, so here we're going to do is we're going to put the bottom out and this into here like this. Hide it just like that, closest to you, and hold like this. That way it looks nice and natural. Make sure that you are wearing the straw hat too. Like this. Okay, once you get that, you're going to take it off and show your hat completely empty. Uncover this as you place this in as a covering and pop it into your hat like this. Center it as you center the hat and rotate up like this. And by magic, making a pumpkin appear coming out of this straw hat. Once it's done, take the pumpkin out of the straw hat, hold your pumpkin into your hand, and place your straw hat back onto your head. There was definitely the heart of the harvest and of the Thanksgiving hand. Now presenting the pumpkin from my straw hat. And that right there is how you do the Thanksgiving magic straw hat magic trick. And we're going to get to our trick number 15. Here on our 5th installment, and that is the harvest basket appearing bread loaf magic trick. Here's that this bread loaf basket will, you got it, basket like. So here I'm going to definitely create the top find in this one. So here I got my silk here and I got my harvest basket here. But where is the bread? For instance, to place this in just like this. Like that. Watch this. This I'm going to take my covering here. Watch. I make some bread up here in the basket. So how did you get this to appear? As is, I'm about to reveal the harvest secret to you right now. All you need is a nice pumpkin-like covering, and you'll see just here. Then you need is a bread loaf and a bread basket. Just here. What you want to do is going to preload this into this first. So I'll place this down. Now, what you want to do is make sure you get a big enough to put the bread in just like this. Yeah. So you're going to hold the loaf back here. I'm just going to do it again nice and natural. Hold the basket like this. Make sure no bread is exposed. So it'll look a little something like this. Place this in. Going in this way. Hold again. Make sure that that is not accidentally that. You might want to get a little bit more of a bigger spread here. Just like that. That way you won't have that happen to you, because silk can be a little bit silky. So like this. So get it nice and big so you won't have that accidentally to be exposed. So again, from here, you're going to place this in like that. Hold this and lift this up like this and give this a pull. And by magic, making bread appear in the bread basket that you'll see just in here. After it's done, hold the basket, put your silk that you have made up here, and dress it nice and formally, and hold it like this, giving the thanks with the giving with the hand that buried it in the basket. Well, want a slice? Here, I'll get a knife so I can give you a hunk of nice, delicious bread. Good only you could do for the harvest as well as for on Thanksgiving Day. And all that just under the straw hat. And that right there is how you do the harvest basket appearing bread loaf magic trick. Here now we're going to get to our last one and our 16th one. This one goes into something very amazing. It isn't any sign. It is a scarecrow sign. And that trick, which I like to call the Fine Top Harvest Fine Sign magic trick. Here's what this fine sign will sign like. Can you see here? That I got this sign here? Watch this, going to go like this, going to go like this, and by magic, it changes into a bear with this sign. So how did I get this to do that? As it is, I'm about to reveal the secret. Isn't it cute? Oh, here is the cute secret to you then. Okay, here is what you'll need to make this happen. All you'll need is 3 things for this one. Here's the first one. That is the Thanksgiving bear sign. Which is what you see here. Here's about 2 pumpkins on the fence on here. And these hands are attached to the sign with twine. So here is the rustic bear that you'll see just right here. Next thing you need for this is a scarecrow. Or this one. And that's what you're gonna see popping up right in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's scarecrow. Okay, what you want to do here is you're going to place this, use the sign like this, and hold the hat like this. That way it disguises the bear in behind of it, like this. That way the scarecrow is onto the sign. Make sure the feet are together, so that way the bear does not get exposed. So it looks like this. We're going to be doing this under the covering of what? A big covering for this one. So the covering I chose was this one. Nice and dark barn red. Like this. It's pretty big. What I want to do is going to drop this in like this. Going to let this drop. And that comes up, revealing the change. But you want to be very quick at this. Get the change inside there. So again, measure up, hold, like this. Make sure you're holding the sign. And I'm going to be very quick. So, and go like this. 1. And go like that. And by magic, changing the scarecrow sign into a nice rustic bear sign that you'll see just right here. Now presenting it with the cloth. Makes an incredible epic magic trick that you could do to celebrate the Thanksgiving, as well as the hangout of the Thanksgiving and just giving thanks in general. Giving thanks to Mother Earth and of the harvest, as of nature's bounty. And so there you go. There's your 16 tricks that you could do on Thanksgiving Day and on the harvest. That is it. Coming soon, we got our Halloween tricks videos and our all-new Halloween movie collections in the year of 2019. And I'll see you then. Now, things are going to change up, because now I've done some major prep work before we get started. So please stay tuned for that. Let alone more amazing videos just around the corner, as well as our ones coming up. It's really YouTube show host. These are amazing videos. I'll see you soon. Stop now and have yourself